Hello and welcome to another PA Matches cast. Got a three-way army match. We are on a two-planet system and we are testing out, continuing to test the Realms Balance mod. Lots of fun stuff in this mod, and most noticeably, if you watch this commander here in a second. Watch that. Kaboom! The commanders now build at like double rate and are more energy and cost less energy per second than the commanders in the live build. Skidders are now really useful. They are an armored car with a machine gun on them. And you can go factory first. That's another very awesome thing. Factory first is amazing. Cuts out the opening. Everybody builds metal, energy, metal, factory, blah 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 blah. But this kicks off the action right from the start and gets everything going a lot faster. It's just all around better. It's like what, 2 minutes before you get your first factory? It's just annoying. Another thing, we can see these are hummingbirds, and the hummingbirds now have machine guns on them. If we can get this hummingbird flying. Nope. The hummingbirds have a machine gun, forward-facing machine gun that can shoot at the air and ground, making them a versatile unit. That's one of the things that this mod aims to do. Its goal is to add general units for in all the different classes that are kind of a one unit that does all, but it only does all kind of okay, and then create a ton of specialized units. And it's really fantastic. A lot of fun. Advanced costs a lot less. Advanced units at the very least. The advanced economy is very expensive. Look at how fast that's going up with just the commander and fabricator. So that's the equivalent of like what, 4 fabricators or something. And look how fast that was built. So look at these skidders running around. Skidders are fantastic for raiding early on because look at this. These ants can't catch up. Oh, and look at that. See those hummingbirds firing their machine guns at the ground? And the only reason why they were able to destroy that skidder is because it was under fire from the ants as well as the hummingbirds, and they have really low health. Bots are now slower than vehicles and have very high DPS. It's like one of the players is having some issues. Black's not doing a great job of managing their economy. Worth mentioning that the advanced economy buildings are very expensive and take a long time to pay for themselves. So this is going to take a while. Here comes some raiding bots. And look at those hummingbirds flying on overhead. They're not doing a whole lot of damage, but they are doing some. And when you get large swarms of hummingbirds, they can be very useful. And down goes that little raid. Let's try and keep this oriented north. Going to orbital. Orbital has not been balanced yet, or has not been changed, so orbital in the realm balance mod is the same as in the live build. Like I said, bots are really slow because bots are intended to be fulfill an infantry role, according to Uber. When have you heard some human that can run faster than a tank? I know these are bots, but still, they are bipedal. So, at any rate, that's just the theory. So they're slow. They are, and they've got shorter range, but they are very good at defending and very good in large death balls. If you get a large group of bots coming together, they can just run straight through a base and cause a ton of damage. And the grenadiers have a very long range, low rate of fire, high damage per shot, and they're not overly accurate, and they can shoot farther than they can see. So they're an artillery there, and they're very good at that. Let's see what's going on. Orbital is almost done for purple. Let's look at the economy. Phew. Purple is doing a terrible job of managing their economy. Although neither side is doing overly well. One side's bouncing around all over the place. And what is that? Shellers use the energy system. They use up energy per shot. And these bots are coming in, and if they get in range, yep, down goes those tanks. But ultimately the tanks win out. Tanks do more damage, have more health, and are faster, but tanks are more expensive. Bots are really cheap, so you can get a large number of bots really easily. Let's see what everybody can see. So purple has a pretty good idea of everything that's going on. Black doesn't even know about this entire base. Whoa, black knows nothing. Black has no clue where anybody is. That is a huge, huge mistake. Scouting is so incredibly important in Planetary Annihilation. Planets are randomly generated, and spawns are, of course, randomly generated alongside that. So you don't know where your opponent is. You got to go find him. Dum-dum-dum. Both sides are hurting for economy, but it does look like black is doing a little bit better as far as economy goes. And black is working on getting up into orbit. Let's zoom out. Nobody has left the planet yet. What are those? Transports. Interesting. So what's different with transports? Transports, they're slower and they have more health. They can withstand a few shots from the anti-air bots, but as you can see, they're just a lot slower. Incoming attack. Hummingbirds go to work. They're doing pretty good damage. And, here comes another large swarm of hummingbirds. And see that they can cause damage, but they're still pretty vulnerable and not extremely powerful. In comes the bombers, which are carpet bombing. Hot drop Vanguard right next to the commander, and thanks to the commander's Uber cannon, it is going to survive. But it is going to be taking it did take some damage. If black had brought along just a few more units, or maybe some hummingbirds flying overhead or something, they have a bunch of transports. Why not just load them all up? Load them all. Idle commander. Yep, idle commander. Huge mistake. Here goes some more vanguards. Headed on over to the commander, which is having a difficult time hitting those transports. Let's see. Might see the first commander kill of the match with these vanguards being dropped in. Down goes the vanguards, and like I said, the vanguards, they have a lot of health. I'm pretty sure they still have the radar. They don't have as much of the DPS, but they do have a very respectable DPS. Holy cow, look at that. That commander just one-shot that vanguard. The Uber cannon definitely is more Uber. And it does have a recharge. It is a slow reload rate, as well as... here comes a bunch of hummingbirds and bombers. Black is really focusing on trying to get this first commander kill. Commanders are very, very huge assets. Their build rate is just so dang impressive. Here comes some more. What is that? 2 levelers, and can't tell if those are shellers or Oh, nope, 3. I don't know, we'll find out. Commander is doing oh, look at that. Hummingbird's doing a great job of harassment. And down they go. 2 levelers doing okay damage. Huh. Those things don't have nearly as much health. Okay, you saw that laser defense tower. The laser defense tower has a much larger range. Let me pull up the spreadsheet so I can get some... Oh, hey. They're working on rebalancing orbital. I wonder if that's in the game. Where are we going? Where are we going? Combat. Double laser defense turret. Cost 800, so it is very expensive. Has HP of 1000. Has 1 shot per second and 160 damage per shot. Energy of 250 per shot and a range of 110? No, it's more than that, isn't it? At any rate, they double laser. Maybe they reduce the range. Have a high range, high damage, and they're solid solid structures. The single laser defense tower. Single laser defense tower has a very low cost and very low overall DPS and low health. Let's see what's going on. Bots running around from. Oh, there's a orbital fabricator. I wonder where that's headed. Bots headed all around, all over the planet from purple. Oh, and Commander just picked up. You know what? Nope, nothing. And just that purple Commander headed to the other planet. See, look at those. Man, those hummingbirds are pretty fantastic. Very versatile units. But because they do not have the homing missiles and have to circle around behind, they're very limited, very versatile, but very limited at the same time. What else is going on? Oh, here we go. Got some aircraft rating. And that is successfully defended off by all of those stingers. Let's see. The stingers. Stingers have low DPS but a decent rate of fire, or low damage per shot but a decent rate of fire. Black has an idle commander. Ooh, that's one of the new commanders. There's some new commanders available on the armory. I believe they're $10 a pop or something. They see the space station being built, roving aircraft, and not too much. I mean, everybody just... Whoa, look at all those stingers. Oh yeah, that's right. Stingers can fire against ground units now. But they just have not an overly large damage. To contrast, the spinners have a large missile bay and a very impressive rate of fire, but then they have to recharge, and it's tied into the energy system. So they just let loose a... Whoa, look at all that. I guess they really want fabricators? That's a mistake. They're dumping a lot of their hurting economy into... There we go. So the spinners, they just let out a flurry of rockets, and it's only against air, if I remember correctly, and then they have to reload. Great at thinning out blobs of units, but once they're expended, then they're pretty darn vulnerable. You know, let's head on back over to the lava planet. Purple's the only one here, and this is going to be a huge asset for Purple. Lots of economy, lots of metal, That is uncontested, and it's going to be a very, very nice boost. Black's going to need to get on. Ooh, it's also smashable. Look at that. It takes 2 Halleys to smash. Head on back. Oh, nope. I wanted to keep this here and invert that. That's what I wanted to do. But at the same time, there's a decent amount of unclaimed metal spots as well as wrecks. Oh, duh, yes. So the units have had, all units have had a roughly 2 times increase in overall unit health. Fantastic change. It really increases the strategy, and that controlling your units actually means something. So if you go in to attack and you come under fire, well, you're not just screwed with the current live balance. It's, well, they don't have any health, so they just get pulverized pretty instantly. Holy cow, look at all these spinners. And sniper bots. Ah, yes, sniper bots have an extremely low rate of fire, but the highest damage per shot of any unit in the Realm Balance mod. And look at that ping. The purple is aware of the incoming attack. So with the roughly double increase of health of all units, that means the wreckage metal value has been increased. So everybody's hurting for metal, but there's wrecks to be reclaimed. So reclaiming wrecks is actually a very viable and very, very useful strategy. If you gain control of a war-torn battlefield and you're hurting for metal, reclaim it. Reclaim it. Energy is a lot more plentiful in this match, or this balance mod, because of the increase in energy output by the basic energy plants. And the reason why that's the case is because a lot more things are tied into the energy ammo system. So energy is very important and very useful. And now I'm really curious to see how much damage these stingers do. Oh, you saw that? It's those sniper bots. Look at that. Where's the ghillie? Ooh, shots per second, 2. So the ghillies shoot every 5 seconds and do 600 damage per shot. They can kill factories in 1 shot. That is a very, very useful unit, and they have a range of 180. Wow. That is very useful, but you got to be careful to not put your sniper bots on the front lines. You got to keep those sniper bots at range. Got to keep those sniper bots at range. Oh, that is unfortunate. But this has been a decent amount of damage by this raiding group. They destroyed quite a bit of power, some factories, and no, not some factories, but they've done a bunch of damage to a bunch of units. Ooh, here we go. Scouting from black. Gotta be careful of all those stingers. You know, let's see what black sees. What does black see? Black has a pretty good amount of recon now, and purple has a pretty good amount of recon too. So that's good. Players are scouting. But black has still not gone to the other planet. And even though the economies are pretty neck and neck, purple is going to start, or well, purple is a little bit ahead, and purple is going to continue to go further and further ahead as purple gains control of this lava planet. And we might also see a planet smash. That would be awesome. Everybody loves the planet smash. Uh-oh, idle space station. What else is going on? Lots of unclaimed metal. Well, not lots, but still, it's unclaimed metal, and everybody's hurting for metal. So go claim the metal, especially when it's like right next to your base. Dum-dum-dum-dum. What else is going on? Everybody's kind of piddling around, as it seems. Here we go. Decent-sized bot force heading out. Oh, man, all of these bots, they are going to be able to cause a lot of damage. Well, maybe not a lot, because that's a lot of stingers mixed in. So it's kind of GG from Stuart. I think purple underestimates overestimates their opponent. Black, yeah, black overestimates their opponent. They are climbing ahead, but it would be very easy for purple to recover, claim some of these metal. Gosh, no, this is black. It would be very easy for black to recover if they were to go claim some of these metal spots. Oh, but, well, eh. They could go for the snipes. They've got a lot of transports, and they've got advanced vehicles, but an idle advanced vehicle factory. If they'd pumped out a lot of advanced vehicles and then gone for the snipe, that would have been very nice. Let's take a look at the army stuff. Purple has just a ton more economy, or more units than black. But still, black does overestimate their opponent. They do have this, and well, black is starting to fall further and further behind, but the only reason why they're falling further and further behind is entirely because of their own fault. Although these teams are a little stacked with the wrong cat and Mott being on the same team. They should have been on opposite teams. Either way, this has been some excellent insight into the... Ooh, that a laser satellite? Laser satellite being built. Black can still turn this around. They just gotta go do stuff. It's amazing what the mental state of yourself can do. If you're feeling, oh man, we're not winning, we're falling behind. We really need to. We're probably gonna lose. Well, that's going to reflect in your gameplay. You're going to overlook things like claiming these metal spots. But I've done that. I'm fallen susceptible to that before. I overestimate my opponent, and I'm just like, well, we're gonna lose, so well, we should just GG now. And then all of a sudden, we attack and just steamroll through an energy field, and it's like, oh, whoa, we could actually pull this off. That exact scenario happened. Oh, here we go, commander kill. That exact scenario happened, I think, 2 videos ago. Maybe it was 3. 3v3, using the realm balance mod. And, oh, you know what? Black has been down a player this entire time. Well, kudos to Black for doing this well with missing a player. That is impressive. Oh, here we go. What are those? Bunch of Infernos with some fighters in support. Hot drop. Hot drop. I love hot drops. Got to be careful of all those stingers. Stingers, they take a few shots to kill the transports, but in large quantities they will just shred. Ah, yes, missile defense towers. Missile defense towers have had a range increase. On the live build, they have a range of 100, and on this they have a range of 300. There we go. Hot drop right next to the base. Go, Infernos, go! Go, Infernos. You can do it. Infernos are less tanky in this build, but they are faster. So the idea is not to tank damage, but to get in quick. Let's see. Looks like purple is just using the other planet as an eco farm, which is a very, very good strategy. Lots of easily protected eco. And the GG is called as purple is rampaging through one of black's base. And man, it's really annoying that for whatever reason the sounds are off. Oh, one player self-destructed the commander, the other player hasn't. But yeah, the game just won't. You have sounds. There goes the other commander, and the GG is. Man, I should do some further bug testing on that. At any rate, like I've been saying, I really want to know what y'all think of the Realm Balance mod. Comment below. Tell me what you think of the Realm Balance mod. I'll make sure the people that are working on it hear about it, and get your input in, and hopefully Uber is going to take a look at this and glean some ideas from this balance mod, because honestly, I'm enjoying the balance mod a lot more than the live build or even the PTE build. The main thing that I really like about the balance, the realm balance mod is the increased unit diversity. The units are just a lot more different. It makes for a lot more interesting gameplay, and the health is increased. And okay, 3 things: increased unit diversity, increased health for longer and more strategy involved engagements, and the cost of T2 is brought down, so T2 is actually used. So let me know what you think. Drop me a like and a subscribe if you enjoyed it. I'll see you next time.